Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Smithcheck's Custom Baits, Rick Smithcheck here. Today I'm not going to make anything. I've been making stuff for 2 weeks now. You can see all the molds lined up. I just finished this, well, mostly finished the project where we're getting new product pics ready for the website. I've had a couple of complaints that the pictures don't really match what they got, what they received. And that's my fault. The pictures were, the pictures, some of them are pretty crappy. Okay, we'll just say that. This is the first time, this is the third time I've done a set of pictures for the website. The first time they were pretty terrible. The second time they were just kind of bad. And this time they're coming out pretty good. I wouldn't say they're professional quality, but they're a whole lot better than what we have now. I need to start editing. There's probably 12 to 14 colors of baits sitting on trays in the house that are ready to, we have to finish taking the pictures of those too. But that's what I've been doing. I had a whole bunch of videos ready because I had to go see the dentist and get a tooth pulled, and I knew this project was coming. So those videos are done. We're going to be, next week, we're going to be doing jigs. Okay. Here's one that I painted that didn't quite come out the way we should have, okay? Hopefully you can see it okay. And you know what? I forgot to turn on this lamp. How's that? How's that? Is that better? See that a little better? Okay, now. This jig head, obviously the paint job didn't work out the way I thought it would. But next week we will be starting to use this. This is a fluid bed. I have a whole bunch of cups in there for the different powder paints, and this should help tremendously. I haven't even used it yet. I've been so busy. So I look forward to having all those pictures up, and hopefully I won't ever have to do this again because it's a huge project. The only pictures I haven't taken yet are things like for the Bloodline swim baits. I haven't made those yet, and I haven't done the panfish specific colors. But I have an order for 60 bags of panfish baits. A tournament director is going to have a panfish tournament, and he wants a whole bunch of panfish baits. So I have another big project to start up. I'll be probably starting that tomorrow or Friday, making those baits, because that'll take a little bit. I won't take a whole lot of plastisol, not like this project is done. I burned through 3.5 to 4 gallons of plastisol, and that's with every mold. I did this to every mold, okay? So I would only end up with one bait on every shot, okay? And I still burned through 3.5 to 4 gallons of plastisol. Okay, after I make this video, when I take my phone downstairs to transfer the file to the computer, I'm going to order another bucket of plastisol because, well, I always try to keep another bucket on hand, a second one, so that I don't run out. And this bucket here that I was using is just about empty, and it probably will be empty by the time I'm done making the panfish baits. So, yeah, it'll most likely be empty before I'm done. There's not much left. So, so that's where we're at right now. The jig heads we're going to be doing. I'm going to be starting that doing more of that next week. Hopefully, I can get just a little bit of practice in with the fluid bed first, because I've never used one. So it would probably be wise for me to at least try it out and make sure it's working before I try to shoot a video. But as far as the jig heads go, I want to start making like my own chatterbaits like this. Okay, I didn't make this one. We bought this one at Bass Pro Shops. Okay, and start matching baits to soft plastics to the chatterbaits that we're making, these bladed jigs. That's for starters. But I think next week what I'll do, the first thing, actually, I guess that would be starters then, would it? The first thing is I'm going to tie a jig I'm going to use a really crappy vise. Except, you know what? I can't put that vise on here. I have to figure something else out. If I can figure out how to mount the vise, it is terrible. It is not anything like what I would like to have for a vise for tying the jigs. And in fact, this one came in a kit, a fly tying kit, that I still have most of those supplies. That I think was like 35 bucks, maybe 50 tops, and that's 25 years ago. Yeah, this vise is old, it's cheap, and it's not going to do the job they want to do. So plans are to buy a vise where it's a buy once, cry once kind of deal. Okay, it's an expensive vise, but you only have to do it once. I watched SDG Custom Lure Craft's review on vices, and he had 3 before he got to the one where he's at, that he likes, that he stopped with, and that's the one that I'm going to get, the same one, and but I'm just going to skip all the stuff in between. Okay, I'm just going to go straight to the end and not waste any money on the on the intermediate stuff. But if you'd like to contribute to that, I'm going to put my email. You can contribute via PayPal. Okay, I'm going to put my email in the description, and that way, if you want to help out with that, you can. It'll just make that happen a little bit faster. It's still going to happen regardless of whether or not anybody helps with that, but it will happen faster if we get a little help. And you can also just contribute to that to the PayPal account if you just like to help contribute for paying for supplies. Last thing, the subscriber contest. As of this morning, we're at 491 subscribers. So the contest is when we hit 500, so we're super close. So if you would like to be eligible for the drawing, make sure you get over there and watch the video. I'll put that link in the description as well. Watch the video and then comment. Comment and say you shared it. And then when we hit the 500, I'll make another short video. I'll do the random drawing thing, and then we'll announce the winner. If you want to know what's in there, there's in the contest. There's going to be, or in the prizes, there's going to be this hat, this Bass Pro Shops hat, this bait plastics koozie, this bait bag that we got from Bass Pro Shops because they wanted us to apply for a credit card. So they're pretty insistent. So, and they said, "Oh, you get all this nice stuff." Well, I don't really need another tackle bag, okay? But they got my wife and I both to fill out an application. So we got 2 hats, 2 bags. All right. So I'm going to give one of them away, one of each of them away, and I'm also going to throw in 50 of these sticks and chingalingas. All right. And that's what I think. That's all that's in the giveaway. It's in the subscriber contest video though, for sure. But just wanted to let you guys know that we're getting close, and that if you haven't been over there, you might want to get over there, and so you can get entered into that. I think that's it. I think I've covered everything. Yeah, I haven't even had time to clean. If you see, I haven't even had time to clean up my bench. You know, from finishing those baits. But I'll be doing that here in just a little bit. Clean up the bench, putting everything away. Yeah, it's been wrecked like this for a while. I usually don't have a mess like this. But if you liked what you saw, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share the video. Sharing the video right now is one of the best ways you can help the channel grow. And helping each other, service to each other, I think is why we were put here, to help each other out, to be kind to each other. So that's kind of why I guess you could say I get up on my soapbox a little bit almost every video. But until next time, folks, tight lines and calm waters.